Well, I feel like I'm the lowest class of poor person in Australia. Even the minimum wage that people work like jobs like cleaning toilets and that, they get 600 and I think that it's nearly $700 is the basic wage for a cleaner, and we get like $200 a week to live on. And being on the pension, you have to scrimp, you have to go without things that everyone else has. Um, in my case, I've got medical problems, so unfortunately, I don't have a chance to be like a normal person and have a family and kids and a job and a house and all that. And um, you have to really scrimp and make every cent count. And if you don't, you just go without. And so you have to be careful what you do with your money because you don't get a lot, and it's difficult. And sometimes people go without meat, food. They have problems with their housing and so forth. It's very difficult, but you've just got to accept it and make the best of it. And unfortunately, that's the way it is. And it is hard, it's hard to manage. The prices are all very high, and services to your accommodations are high, like electricity and everything. And it's very difficult. And I've come across a lot of people who constantly say to me they're having a hard time, they can't cope with this and that, and they're all on the pension and that, and it's really disappointing and depressing to see people like in that sort of state. And they're like people that have had jobs and stuff, or gone to war or whatever, and served their country, and they live like we live like at the bottom line of the bottom part of everything, And so you've got to really budget and make every bit count. Most people live from fortnight to fortnight, and it impacts your life totally because you just can't afford to go to the movies. You just can't go to Myers and buy new jeans and new shoes and all that. You have to access second-hand shops like Salvation Army, St Vinny's, and at times you have to utilise these services, and sometimes you can fall down into a big heap just because you're in that situation, and it impacts people's lives greatly because, I mean, if the electricity gets cut off or whatever the case is, because you can't, but what do you do then? Well, just walk around in the dark? I mean, not, and like, it's a real struggle, and they just like, it's good that they provide social security, but I'm not too sure what the answer is, but it does impact people's lives, and a lot of people are concerned right now in 2013, getting to 14, how high the prices are, and like our pensions haven't changed, but everything else has gone up. So it really impacts your life greatly. And like I said before, you have to make every cent count. And some people borrow on top, and then they face debt and things like that. And it's a real struggle, yeah. I sometimes fall into depression, but I've trained myself to keep motivated because I know what depression's like. And once you feed depression, it's such a volatile feeling that you experience, and you can really, really run yourself down that far that you end up contemplating suicide, running away, isolation, all different things, And it's just horrible that people go through that sort of thing. Like myself, I had my growing up, I was abused for 18 years, the start of my life, and now I'm on a pension and like, I'm on medication. I've got to have injections and pills. I suffer side effects. What sort of life do I have? Sometimes it really, really brings me down, but I'm a motivated person, and I'll fight from the start, and I'll fight and keep fighting until I have got no more fight in me, and that's how it is.